Hello everybody and welcome to the UBC Week 2 against my good pal, the Verd. And yeah, I suppose let's just get right into it. Nothing really to say in the beginning here. I'm going to be leading off with Rose Raid. I know I can get off a spike, and if he does lead with the Mega Sableye, I can just Dazzling Gleam it and get some nice damage off on it. So yeah, my main goal here was to just get up a spike or two and try to whittle his team down since it's very bulky. And if the Clefable can either be Magic Guard or Unaware, and so if he is Unaware, I want to be able to deal damage with it with spikes. As he is going to switch out his Mega Sableye, not wanting to take another Dazzling Gleam, and goes into this. As here, I'm just going to go for a Leech Seed. I probably should have just set up a Spike. I didn't really think he'd have much to touch me. I didn't really expect him to be bringing Ice Beam, I guess. And yeah. But it's fine because I am still able to get up one layer, which is all I really need. Rose Raid has done its job. It's weakened the Mega Sableye and it's gotten up a spike. I can now go into Thundurus, which is easily the biggest threat to his team. I know here he's going to either go into Shaman or Kyurem, so it's just a matter of predicting which one. I predict it to be Shaman, and I get it wrong. So I kind of reveal my Sludge Wave a little early, but I don't think Sludge Wave was that surprising. I'm sure Verd probably expected to see it anyways. So here you can see what happened there. I get very lucky. Yeah, I make a very obvious play and should have been punished for it and wasn't. Yeah, very unfortunate for Verd that he misses that Focus Blast there. Yeah. So here, I'm pretty sure he's Scarf Kyurem at this point, so I'm just going to switch into something that can take the Focus Blast, aka Latios. Now, this particular Latios set is mono Psychic attacking, so it cannot touch a Mega Sableye at all, which the reason for that is because I felt like basically any Latios set could still be 1v1 by a Sableye anyways, so I felt like I didn't really need to try to attack on something to try to deal with Sableye when nothing really could deal with Sableye. So, but it is going to put me in kind of a bad position trying to sweep if the Sableye is still around. And because I know I can't do anything when Sableye is still around, I switch immediately into Thundurus, get some nice pressure off, and I get a crit as he return hexes me with a special attack drop. As you can see, he is Unaware Clefable, so Spikes and Sandstorm are doing a nice chunk to him, as he is going to go into Hitmontop. And I just go for the safe play, go for Sludge Wave again. This is really slow. Let's see. Not sure what I was predicting there, to be honest. I don't really remember. But he goes into Kyurem, and I know that a Draco can KO me from here because Floatzel is really weak. So I go into my Draco Resist. And here, I make the stupidest play my entire life. If I had just Nasty Plotted here, I could have just swept from this point. But, Yeah, I don't, because I'm scared of Kyurem, and I think, oh, this Kyurem is in front of me. If he stays in for whatever reason, I want to be able to kill it. But it was just really bad. It was just like reactionary play, just like clicking a button, like, ooh, I have Vacuum Wave, let's kill this Kyurem. But Nasty Plot was, of course, my best play, as he was locked into Draco, and he couldn't really do anything to me, and I could just Vacuum Wave him next turn if he wanted to sack it off. So I had no reason to not Nasty Plot there, and I'm very upset with myself for not clicking that button and just getting a free 5-0 basically. Because as the only thing that can outspeed, or like, well, no, because Kyurem could come back. Wait, no, never mind. I have Vacuum Wave there. Yeah, the only thing that could outspeed me that also lives Vacuum Wave is the Shaman, and this particular Shaman set can basically Leech Seed me, and that's about it. In my head, I was like, oh, he'll probably have Earth Power or something, so it's no big deal if I don't Nasty Plot, because the Shaman's going to kill me anyways. That was the dumb thought process going through my head, so yeah. I don't click Nasty Plot and just click Vacuum Wave, seeing a Kyurem in front of me. Yeah. And I, of course, can't really set up on this thing, because he can just kind of kill me. So I just go for Psychic and kill him off. And, yeah, as he is going to go into Shaman, I expected him to have Earth Power, like I said, but I just kind of wanted to see what the Shaman was going to do. I thought he might be Leech Seed as well. That was another possibility. I didn't really want to switch something into a Leech Seed, so I was just gonna get damage off, kind of scout his set. Since I missed my setup opportunity, Lucario, I mean, it could set up on something else, but like I said, I didn't want to switch something into Leech Seed, so I'm just gonna try to keep pressuring the Shaman and get damage on it. I could have gone into something here knowing he was going to synthesis. Honestly, I just feel like I played very poorly this entire game. I feel like I could have played this game a lot better. But yeah, I'm just going to stay in at this point. I'm already so low, just trying to damage the Shaman as much as possible here. So here I go into Float Soul. I'm just going to Ice Punch, and this is an Adamant Banded Ice Punch, and I believe I got the lowest roll possible, and it was about like a 50-50 chance to kill. It was something like that. So yeah, a little bit more hacks in his favor, but I think the hacks still definitely favored me with those Focus Blast misses and those Draco misses and everything that's happened to Verd. I've been getting very lucky very recently, so yeah, very sorry to Verd for all that, as he is just going to kill me off with a Giga Drain. He is at a lower amount of HP, very slightly though, so I'm just going to go into Thunderous and go for Sludge Wave, as he's going to stack off his Clefable at this point. His walls are very weakened with Clefable and Mega Sableye. The only thing that's left is Toxapex, and when he goes into it here, I know it's probably going to be either Assault Vest or Rakan Berry, so I just go for the Z Thunderbolt to make sure it dies. I don't really need Z Thunderbolt for anything else on his team at this point, so there's no risk in going for this. As it drops, and now he's just left with a very low HP Kyurem, very low HP Sableye, and Shaman. Now this Kyurem is still a threat as it is Scarfed. I predicted he would go for Ice Beam there and not Focus Blast, so I go into Tyranitar as he does get a crit. I just realized how hacksy this was on both sides. I still think I got the better end of the hacks, but I didn't really realize how much Verd got as well. So, and I now have Sandstorm up in my favor. So here I predicted him to go into Shaman. So I go for the Roar to try to get Spikes, to try to roar the Kyurem back out and kill it with Spikes and Sandstorm damage. Turns out spikes alone actually kill it, even though it was on 13% according to Showdown. It was just Showdown being Showdown. But yeah, at this point me and Bird both thought that Kyurem would be able to live one more spike. So that's why I wanted to get that spike and Sandstorm on it. But he goes into this and I get roared out. And if I get roared into Latios, I'm in a pretty bad position because, like I said, I cannot touch a Mega Sableye at all. If I just had Dragon Stab, I would be able to outspeed it and kill it here, but I do not, so I have to get roared out into Thundurus here. I probably could still win if I was roared into Latios. I'm not exactly sure how everything would have played out. It would have played out differently, but as you can see here, I do get roared out into Thundurus, and that's basically, well, yeah, that's basically going to be the game, as like I said, Kyurem dies 2 spikes, and Shaman is going to die to Sludge Wave. In the Sandstorm, his Synthesis is not going to be healing him enough, and Sandstorm damage is going to take him out. So, yeah, like I said, I just felt like I played. Very sorry to Verd that it wasn't the cleanest of games, but yeah, we're now 2-0 in the UBC. I believe we got a +1 differential last week, so we're now +4. Yeah. Thundurus putting in a good amount of work that game. I knew going in that Thundurus was a very good matchup against the majority of his team, so just tried to preserve that, and it put in work, so it's very nice. Next week we face Immortal Mints and the Hage Haluchas. I don't know how you say it, but I believe that's, or is it the Helinsky? I don't know. We're facing some H team. Yeah. So until then, I will see you guys later.